Hi everyone, I have a video today of a drawing that I've wanted to do for a long time. I've wanted to draw Wolflink and Midna for the longest time. And if you're wondering how I did the background and everything, it's actually a real-time video and I'll give you the link below. So if you haven't seen that, go and check it out. But yeah, so I wanted to draw Wolflink and Midna for the longest time. And this, if you don't know who they are from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. You can hear I've got some people with me today. When I say people, I mean feathered people. Bumble and Pixel are here. And, well, they're going to make noise. Pixel's just flown away. But they haven't been in my videos for a long time, so I wanted to include them. So yeah, Wolflink and Midna are from Twilight Princess, and they Twilight Princess is getting remade for the Wii U. It's getting a HD remake, and I'm so excited for that. And while Twilight Princess isn't my favourite Zelda, it actually has a lot of personal significance to me. It was actually the video game that me and Ryan first bought together when we first started going out, and it just means a lot to us in general, the whole game. Midna is also my favourite character from any Zelda game. She is my favourite. I also really like Tetra, but I think Midna is definitely my favourite. But she's such a pain to draw with the fused shadow, and it's just she's just so difficult. But Wolflink is such a cute design as well. I really like the colours in him. He's like grey and green. It's really cool. Yeah, so I used a mix of, there's so many different things in this. The background is all watercolour, and then the odd sort of thing, like I used a brush pen to do the Twilight sort of bits in the air. That was a PITT artist brush pen. All of the things I used are going to be in the description, so don't worry about that, and they will be all on screen as well. I just haven't added the titles yet. Yeah, so I used Copic markers for the majority of Wolflink and Midna, and they it was annoying because I'm not used to watercolor. So what I did was stupidly I watercolored over their character, thinking it's going to be okay because I'll cover it, but then I forgot there's obviously white on Wolflink, and I thought, so what am I going to do with this? And I ended up using acrylic paint, which you'll see in a moment. But yeah, the majority of their character was Copic. And I'm using Copic Sketch as I always do, and I used like probably every single grey. I've got a lot of warm greys and neutral greys, and then cold greys on Midna to sort of make them look separate. And a lot of olive greens I put into Wolflink as well. Sort of make him, I mean his colour is grey and green anyway, but I just wanted him to sort of match the environment better as well. Yeah, so the background, like I said, was watercolour. I used W&Newton Cotman Watercolours, and I have a 72 pan set, which is really nice. And yeah, it was just, it was really nice to actually do something lineless. I've been wanting to do a lineless Copic piece for the longest time, and I watch a lot of videos by Juicy Ink, and she really does it well. And so I used Colerase pencils, and then decided to just go, instead of using a brush pen to outline it, I just went straight in with Copic. And I really, really enjoyed doing this. So I'm definitely going to do this method again. So for Midna, I used cold greys for her skin and then warm greys for the fused shadow helmet. And I really enjoyed doing this because it's got such an intricate pattern. It's annoying to draw, but once you get around to colouring it, it's quite fun. And I had fun blending them, which you'll see here. So what I love about Copics is, like, obviously because they're alcohol-based markers, you can just watch the colours dissolve. And it gave it a real sort of stained effect, which kind of matched the background, and I was really pleased with that. I was like, yeah, cool, I can do mixed media. I have so little confidence with traditional media that it's just incredible when I actually like do something and I'm like, oh wow, it actually turned out how I wanted, because I'm just so into using digital media, and I'm used to having things like undo and limitless colours and things like that, and it kind of, I think I feel more rewarding. It's more rewarding when it's traditional, because it's right in front of me, and I can sort of like see it come together, like, I don't know, and I can feel it and I can touch it. And I'm not saying digital art has no value, because I am very against anyone who says that. But having traditional art, I think it's because I'm not that good at it and I never have been. And I think when I actually do something and I'm slightly proud of it, I'm like, yeah, I could do this. I could do traditional art. I just had no traditional art background whatsoever. I taught myself digital art from the age of 15. Yeah, 15, so it's been over 10 years now. No, it's actually 10 years in a few days, actually. I remember the first day I used Photoshop. How sad is that? But yeah, so I feel more comfortable with digital art, and I think I just feel more accomplished when I do something halfway decent with traditional, if that makes sense. I'm probably not making any sense. You probably all like, switch the video off. I know she's just rambling. So yeah, you can see I used a lot of olive greens, and then I used green to make the pattern in her helmet rather than greys. I wanted to just create this sort of like mossy effect. If you look at artwork for the fused shadow and her actual textures in game, it's actually really multicolored. It's really pretty, and I wanted to sort of bring that across rather than just making it just grey and flat. I wanted to put blue in, but I didn't have the confidence. I was like, oh, I don't want to put blue in, I don't want to ruin it. And yeah, you can see here where I've done watercolor on the trees, and obviously Copics are a transparent medium, so I'm fixing that in Photoshop. There is going to be a print available of this, and it will be live by the time you're watching this. So if you do fancy getting yourself a print, they are available in my online store. And I'm not selling the original this time. If I create a piece and I'm sort of proud of it, it's very difficult for me to have confidence and be proud of my work, and it's something I'm working on myself, having the confidence in my own artwork. I think it's important. But if I'm sort of proud of a piece, even if I don't like it over time, I tend not to sell them. I actually had people already say, how much do you want for it? And I'm not selling it, I'm afraid. I get too attached to these full pieces, I think. I think it's just mostly because I like to see how far I've come with my traditional art. I still have my Samus and my Korosami and my Pearl and Connie pieces. I won't sell those. I keep them in a folder. I think it's too egotistical for me to put them on my wall. Oh, I'm talking so much. That's what I'm doing. I just talk. Yeah, so as you can see, I used acrylic paint to get the white on Wolf Link, and I'm actually glad I did, and because it's whiter than the actual paper, so if I'd left it as the paper, he wouldn't be as white anyway. And I'm actually glad that I messed up with the watercolor enough so that I was actually encouraged to use acrylic paint. So I used acrylic paint, Copic markers, brush pen, watercolors, did I already say that? Probably. Colerase, pencils, and a light box. Like, wow, I really went to town on this with as many things that I could probably use. So here we go. I had to get the Pentel brush pen in somewhere, and I wanted to define some of Midna's features and Wolf Links as well. I think I do a bit on. And yeah, so I had to use the Pentel brush pen just to get a bit in there, and I used it for her mouth, her eyes, her nose, and I think I did some with Wolf Link's eye, maybe? I'm not onto that bit yet, but you know how much I'm obsessed with my brush pen. Yeah, there we go, I did Wolf Link's eye there. And yeah, so overall I'm kind of happy with it for now. But if you'd like a print, check it out on my online store. And they'll be available in like a mini print and a sort of largish print, and depending on conventions next year I might even do it as a large poster, because I love printing large posters. And yeah, so I just had a lot of fun with this, and I'd like to know in the comment section if any of you Zelda fans are going to look forward to Twilight Princess HD, what you thought about the announcement. Personally, I'm super excited, and it's going to be, I've already pre-ordered it in 2 places just so I don't miss out. And yeah, so if you've not played Zelda before, are you interested in buying this anyway? Just let me know in the comments. And yeah, so see you guys in my next video. Bye!